Charisma is such an attractive word for leaders, but what does it mean and how do we get it? Find out in today's show. Welcome back to Year 4 of this weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie franchise owner, Tokyo, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. Zaegyo is the Japanese translation of Japan Sales Mastery. My new book is Stop Wasting Money on Training, or in Japanese, トレーニングでお金を無駄にするのはやめましょう. We are bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. This is episode number 189, and we are talking about leader charisma. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to be successful as a leader, do the Leadership Training for Managers course. All companies need people who can both manage and lead. Leading people screams out for real skills in communication, dealing with all different types of people, being excellent at innovation, planning, delegation, handling mistakes, doing performance reviews really well, and inspiring and motivating the team. Do the Leadership Training for Managers course now in either Japanese or English. Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. Leader charisma. There is an abundance of definitions on what is charismatic leadership. The definition proffered during a recent webinar was uncontroversial and acceptable, emotional and intellectual engagement, inspiration to go the extra mile, all quite reasonable elements. Somehow that left me feeling vaguely unfulfilled. Reflecting on charismatic leaders, what was it about them that made them so attractive? Of course, they were highly skilled, experienced, and professional. Yet their technical knowledge wasn't the distinguishing feature, because hosts of uncharismatic leaders are equally skilled. Great communicators. They capture the key points, are concise, insightful, engaging. No shortage of would-be charismatic leaders with this resume, but no cigar. Optimistic, positive, high energy, fast-paced, dynamic. Yes, all good points. But there was still something missing. I think the missing piece of the puzzle here is the way charismatic leaders make us feel when we are with them. I've heard that in his prime, Bill Clinton would speak with you and make you feel like you were the only person in the room, despite being one person in a massive crowd. What are some relevant behaviors we can adopt to make us more charismatic? Begin with praise and honest appreciation. This must be genuine and linked to actual behavior, not vagaries. There isn't a lot of praise and appreciation floating around in the business every day, because a lot of leaders are driver personality styles who prioritize task completion over building people. We can be different. We can look for the good, the strengths in our people, and play to those rather than lurking around the cubicles with our super fault finder nuclear harpoon at the ready. If we find fault, call attention to it indirectly. We should also use encouragement and make the fault seem easy to correct. Let them save face. Don't create a barrier by lambasting them. Give the other person a fine reputation to live up to. This means seeing people at their best and treating them that way rather than the opposite. We can ask questions instead of giving direct orders. Socrates was onto the power of this approach centuries ago, but the typical boss today is still an order dispensing machine. When we tell, we own the task. When we ask, our people own it. We all own the world we help to create. So be the boss who gets help creating that world. Make them feel happy about doing the thing you suggest. Is this easy? No. But if our behavior is a driver, then we need to persistently and permanently change our approach. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now, you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday we release the Business Pro Television Show, and every Friday the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, every Saturday we are releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses, and so please join with us in that endeavor. In episode number 190, we are talking about sales self-awareness needed. Onegai itashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that is what we all want, isn't it? Japan business mastery.